Okay, so my last problem got cut off, so here we are with number 10. The information given is just the center and the radius. So again, it's nice to draw a picture. If I was teaching this in class, I would be graphing really all of these. I'd be drawing tons of pictures. So as you're working through it, I do encourage you to use graph paper and then or draw a nice graph to get a visual. So here is negative 4, 4. Here's the center, and we're told that that it passes through negative 4, 1. So if this is the center and it passes through this point, we're looking at a circle that looks about like this. That's what you should picture. So then if the point is at negative 4, 1, and this is the center, you could think, and if you draw a picture, you can just count how far away is it. It's 1, 2, 3 units away. So that's where we get this radius of 3. So our equation is x minus negative 4 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals 3 squared. Minus a negative will become addition. 3 squared is 9. There's the equation of your circle. Number 12 is more difficult, using this vocabulary word tangent. So again, here's my picture. Here's the center at 5, 1. We're told that the circle is tangent to the x-axis, which means that the circle just touches the x-axis, and a circle can only touch a line in one place. So here's where it would touch the x-axis. Tangent means the end touches it, not that it goes through it, but that the x-axis is actually on the outer edge of the circle. So for us to be at 5, 1 in the center and then tangent to the x-axis means we're only 1 unit away here, giving us a radius of 1. So our equation is x minus 5 plus y minus 1 squared equals the radius of 1 squared. Okay, here's the graphs. 14, your center is at positive 1, positive 2. Your radius will be the square root of 4, which is 2. So when you graph, go 1, 2, and then count up 2, over 2, down 2, left 2. Do your best to connect your circle. I bet you guys have some great circles. Number 16, there isn't a number in with x, so that means the center is at x value 0. And this presents as a positive 3, but that means a negative 3 was plugged in. So our center is 0, negative 3. And our radius would be the square root of 81. So if the radius is the square root of 81, that means the radius is 9. So when I graphed this, I had to do the y-axis by 3s so that I could fit in this radius of 9. So if you see here, it's negative 3, negative 6, negative 9, negative 12. So 0, negative 3 is here, and I'm going to count up 9. 3, 6, 9. Over 9, 3, 6, 9, down 9, 3, 6, 9, and left 9, 3, 6, 9, and connect that to make a circle. So it's important when you're provided the equation of the circle that you remember to actually square root the radius. And this one I had to go by 3s to fit it on that graph. So number 18 is really interesting. You do have an example like that in your Cornell notes. So let's take a look. This we're going to reorder so that the, we're going to move the constant to the other side of the equal sign. So add 32, add 32. And then you have to do a little completing the square problem here. An equation of a circle doesn't have a value with a y or an x where the exponent is 1. So we need to rewrite this. We're going to actually complete the square. So we're going to ignore the x squared for a minute. We're going to ignore the 32 for a minute. What number would complete the square just for that little y part? Remember, to complete the square, you do b over 2 squared. So it's negative 4 over 2 squared. Negative 2 squared is 4. So I would actually add a 4 in to complete the square here. So it's going to be x squared plus y squared minus 4y plus 4 equals 32. I also have to add the 4 on the right side of the equal sign. I have made this 4 up. I created it because I wanted something special here. So when I added 4 on the left side, I also have to add 4 on the right side. So now what I can do is I'm going to keep my x squared the same. Now I can write this in factored form, which is y minus 2 squared equals 36. So the whole purpose of completing the square is so that you can factor it. So this factors to be y minus 2, y minus 2. If you complete the square correctly, that'll happen every time. So that's why we write it as y minus 2 squared in the equation. So now this is set up looking like an equation circle. And I can identify the center to be 0, positive 2. It's minus in the equation, that means it's positive 2. And I can identify the radius as being the square root of 36. So our radius is 6. So let's take a look here. So we have a center at 0, 2, and radius is 6. Alright, so if I go 2 and then I go by 2s, it'd be 2, 4, 6. Okay, so I'm going to go by 2s. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going to count 6 units away from the center. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. And that's going to help me create my circle graph. Okay, so this is circles. Please message me if you have any questions. I think that we'll practice this again. So I think I put it in a discussion question. We'll see. Okay, please message me with any questions. Thank you.